Hello my dear students, in this video we will discuss about lesson 4 the Bahmani and Vijayanagara kingdom. In about 1347, Hassan, an officer of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, took the title Alauddin Bahman Shah and established the Bahmani kingdom. Hassan, an officer of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, took the title Alauddin Bahman Shah. He established the Bahmani kingdom. And next we can see that Mahmud Gawan. We learned about Mahmud Gawan. Mahmud Gawan was an ablest and royal minister of the 13th Brahmani ruler. He was the ablest and loyal minister of the 13th Bahmani ruler. He ruled from 1463 to 1482. Gawan reorganized the revenue system and maintained a strong army. In 1481, the Deccan nobles conspired against Gawan, who was of foreign origin. They had him executed on a charge of disloyalty. After this, the Bahmani kingdom declined steadily until it broke up around 1527. In 1481, the Deccan nobles conspired against Gawan, who was of foreign origin. And what was the condition, social condition in Bahmani kingdom? The Bahmani kingdom had a mixed population of Hindus, Muslims, Portuguese traders, etc., etc. And the Muslims, especially of the Shia section from Iran, Iraq, Abyssinia has been arrived in Deccan. Okay, the Portuguese came in this region in the early 16th century. And what was the economic condition, social condition? The Bahmani kingdom had a mixed population of Hindus, Muslim, Portuguese traders, etc., etc. What was the economic condition in the Bahmani kingdom? A lot of information about the economic condition under the Bahmani rulers is available from the writings of Nikitin, the Russian traveler to Deccan in the 15th century. And the Bahmani rulers, he gave more importance for literature, music, art, architecture, etc., etc. The Bahmani rulers, they built forts, palaces, mosques and tombs. And what about the new kingdoms? The 5 independent kingdoms of Berar, Bijapur, Ahmednagar, Golconda and Bidar replaced the Bahmani kingdom. And next we discussed about Vijayanagara. Harihara and Bukka were the founders of Vijayanagara Empire. Harihara and Bukka were the founders of the Vijayanagara Empire. Their dynasty was called the Sangama dynasty. Harihara's and Bukka's dynasty is called the Sangama dynasty. From 1336 to 1565, Vijayanagar was the largest and the most powerful kingdom of South India. Next we discussed about Krishnadevaraya. The glory of Vijayanagara reached peak under the Tuluva ruler Krishnadevaraya. He was the ablest and strongest ruler. He belongs to Tuluva dynasty. Okay, he conquered the Raichur Doab, and his empire included all the territories of south of Krishna, stretched up to Orissa in the east. And next we discussed about the reason for the Vijayanagara and Bahmani reasons for the conflict between Vijayanagara and Bahmani kingdom. The Vijayanagara and Bahmani kingdom constantly fought against each other for control of the fertile Raichur Doab, the Krishna Godavari delta with its fertile land, ports, Kongan, including the trading ports of Goa. And here we will see that the economic condition in the Vijayanagar kingdom. Land revenue was the main source of the income. What was the main source of income? Land revenue. Land revenue was the main source of income, and society was divided into 3 main classes: nobles, middle class and the common people. The nobles lived in luxury life. The common people, they were very poor, and women enjoyed respect in this period. They could hold high posts and take part in political and literacy activities. And what was the cultural contribution? The city of Vijayanagar had beautiful palaces, temples, buildings, etc., etc. And then we discussed about the reason for the decline of Vijayanagar Empire. Krishnadevaraya was succeeded by weak rulers who had corrupt ministers and provincial governors. Continuous wars with the kingdom of Bijapur, Golconda, Ahmednagar weakened the Vijayanagar. Krishnadevaraya was succeeded by weak rulers. That was the main important reason for the decline of Vijayanagar Empire. And continuous wars with the kingdoms of Bijapur, Golconda, etc., etc. And Krishnadevaraya He succeeded by weak rulers who had corrupt minister and provincial governors. Okay, and next we discussed about the last part. We can see that the Krishna Devaraya, he is regarded as the greatest king of Vijayanagara Empire. Inscriptions and account of foreign travelers provide information about Krishna Devaraya and his rule. It is said that the king's generosity and attractive manners won over the loyalty of the subjects. Krishna Devaraya is regarded as the greatest king of the Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, these are the important things related with this lesson. All of you please read all the lessons, and if you have any doubt about any topic, you can ask through the comments. Okay.